Tonight on the Bubblecast, the Fresh Prince of L.A. Bronny James' name is called and finally joins the Kings Lakers. Also, LeBron hires J.J. Redick as the Lakers' new head coach. With all the Kings men in place, where does LeBron rank in Lakers history? We'll ask special co-host J-Matt and KL. This and more on the Bubblecast with D&E.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Bubblecast with your host D&E. What's up? What's up?
Oh,
Special
yo,
guest tonight. You got J Matt, KL in the house.
What it do?
What's up, Chris and James? What's up?
what's going on?
There he is, man.
Glad to have y'all guys tonight, man. Let's get
Glad to
things
be.
started with the number one story in sports. Oh yeah, glad to have you, man. I know it's been an anticipated week. We had a delay in last week podcast and just did it on Monday night. Normally every Sunday night. So let's get right into it. The number one story in sports right now.
The podium and see who is the number one pick in the 2024 NBA draft.
With the first pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Zachary Rizache from Lyon, France, and Francis J.L. Boron-Bress.
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James from the University of Southern California.
The anticipation has been building for weeks as to where we would hear Bronny's name called.
So let's get right into it. Let's talk about it. Bronny James drafted in the 55th overall pick, father and son moment in NBA history. What do you think, fellas?
I feel like it was a trashy deal because, like, he played 1 year in college and then now he get drafted. Like, that's crazy. It's like, all right, play 2-3 years and then come out and let's see what you about. 1 year and you get drafted into the NBA.
Well, I mean, I agree somewhat with what J Matt saying, but at the same time, you gotta look at it. Yeah, a lot of people putting politics in it, saying LeBron may have had something to do with it and strong arm in the NBA and all that kind of stuff. But I'm looking at it from a historical point that how many players actually can say they played long enough to play on the same team as their son and be able to play for a championship. Yeah, could he have gotten more experience on his belt? True enough. Yeah, he could have stayed in college and stuff, but at the same time, I think he gonna go through the right development. The Lakers gonna put him through the right process, the summer league. Get the right coaches around to get him to help home and tone his game, so he'll be prepared and ready. He ain't gonna just come straight out the gate starting, but it's a learning curve, like all rookies and stuff. Yeah, it was other players from his own team, USC, that was better, scored more, but at the same time, it is what it is. And that happens in every sport where players get drafted as shouldn't have, but other ones. So
Did you say
Yeah, man.
championship? LeBron and the Lakers win the championship?
Nah, we ain't gonna give him that right now, man.
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that. I mean, I said a chance to play for one. Yeah, of course they ain't gonna be granted no championship after months. I mean, the Lakers are themselves in rebuild mode, but just the simple fact of him playing with his son and having the opportunity to play for one, to attempt to, is what I'm saying.
I
Oh
think,
yeah.
man, he going to the G League, man. First of all, I mean, he's not gonna come in there straight off the bench, coming in starting over some starters who've been there for a few years already. You see, boy, D'Angelo Russell just signed a contract back with him, so we gonna see, man. He's not going straight back until you got Pimpin' Son. He's still playing for the G League. That's a good combination for him to develop with Pimpin' Son. That's the first time we gonna see an old generation and a new generation son playing together. You know what I'm saying? And that gonna be a good thing for him to develop with him. Like I say, man, I don't have an issue with it. Like I say, it's an iconic moment, man. Something that you know, this the first thing we're gonna see since Ken Griffith Jr. and his daddy, man. But this basketball, you know what I'm saying? So it's bigger than them two. You know what I'm saying? So this some iconic shit, man. So we just gotta, you know, we gotta look out for it, man. That's what I'm waiting on. I want to see what they can do.
But the man still is a child, a kid. He
Yeah, he
hasn't.
is. He
He
is, and that's
hasn't.
why.
He hasn't developed any kind of skills. He played 1 year in college, and they was getting
Yeah,
blown. They was getting the doors blowed off of them.
but
I
he
didn't see not one game that he brought them back and did something iconic.
now the whole team wasn't all that good, man. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but he left and went into the draft. None of those
Yeah,
other players left and went into the draft. This guy went into the draft. He hasn't showed me anything. Just because LeBron is his father doesn't mean anything. You got to
no,
show. You got to show us something.
he couldn't show you. The boy had a heart attack on the court, man. You know
I
what I'm saying? He get
respect.
a pass.
That's why I said I respect that. I don't. I'm not saying
Yeah,
that. But listen. All right, you had a heart attack on the court. Then you drafted into the NBA. Since you was out there that part of the year, you should come back next year and then get drafted.
no.
And that's a good point, James. So let me tell you why he didn't
That's
come
why they
back.
got the G League.
Let me tell you why he didn't come back. It's LeBron's vision for him to play with his son. And my whole point and frustration is not the nepotism. You know, that goes on every day. But when LeBron James says, I'm going to go where Bronny goes, there's just support to get Bronny drafted in the first round. Then it's story switch from, okay, Bronny just want to hear his name called. Uncle Rich Paul said, hey, Bronny just want to hear his name called. You know, that's something. That's a special. It went from that to don't you dare draft Bronny because if you draft him, he's going to go to Australia. My whole thing is if you want to play with your dad and if you want to play with your son, just say so. Don't manipulate the public and say, hey, I'm going to go wherever my son goes. That's just so people can probably draft Bronny in the first round. And when Bronny didn't go in the first round, Rick Paul sent the message out there. Bronny's going to go to Australia. Don't you dare draft him. And by the way, none of Clutch Sports players is coming to your team. That's what I got a problem with. Nothing wrong with the father and son moment. It's just trying to manipulate the people like we're dumb and stupid.
I'm sorry. I know this is not a part of the podcast, but the other son is way better than the one that got drafted.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. I think
he's more physical.
yeah.
He plays defense. He's more bigger.
Yeah.
And it's just like this guy just get pushed in because he's the oldest son, and that's LeBron's son. And they said, we don't care how he is. This is what we go take. Because LeBron, if LeBron wasn't on the Lakers, they would not have drafted that guy. I guarantee you.
Yeah, they were gonna draft him wherever LeBron went. He could have went to the Magic.
Thank you.
Magic would have grabbed.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
So
the thing.
that's just look, man.
That's the
I'm
whole
just
point
tell
I'm
you this,
saying.
man.
If you want to hear your name called, Bronny said, I only want to hear my name called. It don't matter where you go. But he only worked out for Phoenix. He only worked out for LA.
Yes, he did. He worked
your
out
dream
for
come
Phoenix.
true.
For the first team that gave
That's what I'm saying.
out.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only
sorry.
two teams he worked out for it.
I'm sorry. I don't want to bust nobody bubble or nothing, but the guy is trash to me. I'm sorry. Trash.
I'm gonna tell you,
You
man.
know.
Look, Dwayne Wade's son. First of all, Dwayne Wade's son. Don't Dwayne Wade got part on the Utah?
I think so.
Where his son
Yeah,
play at?
You right?
What Dwayne Wade's son play at? Do he play for Utah G League?
I think so.
Yes.
Yep.
So okay. So why ain't got no controversy on that? That's the same thing. But anybody saying nothing about that though.
When did Wade's
He's
son
in
come
the
out the
G
draft?
League. His dad, his dad is the part owner of the Utah Jazz, and Dwayne Wade's son went to the Utah Jazz G League squad. So that's the same thing with the Lakers. The same thing.
It ain't too much about. I think the LeBron James whole connect. It's just a whole manipulation route for me. And I think when Bronny, speaking of the whole LeBron James and his control of the Lakers, look who they hired their head coach, his podcast buddy, JJ Redick.
See, that's
Yeah.
again, you're going into all the whole politics things. I mean,
I
yeah, everybody feel LeBron run the NBA, he the puppet master and all that kind of stuff. Which, who knows what goes on behind closed doors on the outside looking in. A famous quote I heard from somebody. I mean, yeah, it could be true. I mean, that's what it's looking like. Yeah, that he whispered in their ear, controlling who they pick as coaches, GMs, so on and so on. But
Kale, come on,
it is what it is. Is it a
Kale,
coincidence? Yeah.
come on.
And I think y'all two going into it to the business standpoint a little too much. Y'all ain't looking at the talent, man. That's out there, man. The boy
Who
gonna
we
prove his talents
handpicked?
in the G League. He gonna prove his talents in the G League. The talent that we couldn't see him doing in college because of the heart attack situation, and he gonna redeem himself. You just gotta let
Not
the
Uncle
boy show
Rich.
what he can. And Jane,
Uncle
I agree with you with the other son being better. He is taller. He play more defense than him. You know what I'm saying? I can agree with you on that. But right now it's Brandon time. Right now, Bryce coming out in 2 years, and we gonna see him play with both of them. Y'all
Bronny
gonna be mad again?
is undersized.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Hey,
Yeah.
every game that I saw him play in, they got the doors blowed off of them. I'm talking about blowed off of them.
Well, I mean,
Never,
nobody's saying that he
I,
ain't got room for development. Of course,
He
he not on
got
his
room.
dad's level.
no,
He not the best
I'm
coming
with
out the
you,
draft.
Kel. I'm with you, Kel. I'm with you all the way. But listen, you can't come out too early because you LeBron's son. That's what I'm saying. I want to see you in college do something. I didn't see you go to a Final Four. That's all I want to see. I don't care if you win, lose, or whatever. But I haven't seen this guy talent do nothing. I haven't seen him score 30 a game. I haven't seen him score 25 a game. And y'all just pick this guy, say, hey, that's my dad. So y'all go draft me. And it's
Look,
way better other players than them. That's out
but
there.
look, and check this out, Jane. Guess what? They had way better players though, but guess what? How many rounds went by them better players? And Brandon got picked at 55 in the second. That's a long time to be sitting. They had 2 rounds and 54 picks before they can get picked. Apparently, nobody wanted them. You know what I'm
no,
saying? That's what I'm saying. They could
hold on.
have picked up
Hold
anybody.
on. It wasn't that nobody wanted him. Uncle Rich made a phone call in the second
No,
round and said, "Don't you dare draft him."
no,
It
I'm
didn't.
saying, yeah, they kept them at 55. But all these other good players that y'all talking about, why they ain't get drafted?
It's under so much
Why
of
they
a
ain't get
talent
drafted?
pool. My problem is not with Bronny getting drafted. My problem is the whole control thing that LeBron
You
does.
looking at LeBron as a like he Vince McMahon or something, man.
He,
Like he just
he's
run
more powerful
everything.
than Vince McMahon. He's done LeBron Leone. He's the Michael Corleone of the NBA.
Hey, great.
We
LeBron,
all know
he
you got a biased type of point
hey,
of view on that.
we don't have no
You never
bias
been a
here.
big fan of LeBron, which you entitled to be. I mean,
No,
you don't have to be a fan
no.
of him and stuff.
I
But
was the, I was the biggest LeBron fan when he
Since
came
and
when?
up.
what world was this?
I was the biggest LeBron fan. Come on now, I was the biggest LeBron fan. I leaned off him the last couple of decades because I seen his true tactics. He's the GM of the Lakers. He picks his coaches or players around him. Got his son drafted. Built his team around him. Now he's the freaking head coach. JJ
So
Redick, not the coach
so will you put LeBron in the top 20?
of Lakers history or NBA history.
Lakers.
Both.
Lakers history. He's not even in the top 10 in Lakers history. That's another conversation. We can get into that.
My goodness.
LeBron with his one
This
bubble
great.
championship. You could put LeBron over Derek Fisher, Robert Ory. You could put him over Kurt Rambis, James Worthy,
So
If you talk,
so
big
he's
game
not right
James
there with
Worthy.
Kobe. LeBron
No,
is not right there with Kobe.
not
if you talking about
as far as
stats,
Lakers greats. As all time, LeBron isn't an all time great. But you talk about Laker greats. You talk about basketball royalty, basketball dynasty. LeBron is nowhere near in the top 10 of Lakers greats. No way. No
no,
way at all. Not with his
you
bubble
talking about
championship.
stats, man. This man broke records with the Lakers. What you talking about?
He
In
Half
had
their
of those stats.
jersey,
he had triple doubles.
bro. Robert Horry, dude.
I got
Big
Robert Ory
shot,
over
Rob.
LeBron. I got Rick
Come
Fox over
on,
LeBron.
man.
I
Hey,
got Derek Fisher
We
over LeBron
we
as all
talking
time
about
Lakers
skill, man. We talking about
great.
skill and hustle.
It's
Derek
Kurt
Fisher ain't no LeBron. He ain't
Rambis.
even on LeBron level.
I got them all. That's facts.
Yeah, now you can't put Derek Fisher over no LeBron,
There's
man.
not
Come on, man.
too much of being on the
I don't care how
LeBron
much you
level. It's
hate the
about the
guy, man. You not putting
contribution.
no. That's no. Derek Fisher, my
You
boy.
got on that Lakers LeBron jersey you got on.
Yeah, goaded. You not gonna put
Let's
Derek
look.
Fisher over no LeBron though. That's just not no. I'm not accepting that one. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got Fisher. Fisher got 5
Derek Fisher was
championships.
Kobe
He
Bryant backup for them
he
last. You
got
know what I'm saying?
5 real championships. LeBron got 1 Mickey Mouse
And cause
participation
of
trophy
who?
with the Lakers.
It
No,
wasn't because of
Derek
Derek
Fisher over
Fisher.
LeBron.
No,
Derek Fisher won
but
because of clutch
that's your
games.
opinion.
When they beat
If
San,
you
when,
want to
when they
put,
beat San Antonio, when it's 0.3 seconds, who had that game winning shot? It was Derek Fisher. That one
yeah,
year, Fisher got he got clutch moments with the Lakers.
yeah, he do
LeBron
got
is
some
an all
clutch
time.
moments. I'm not agreeing. I'm agree with you on that. I watched
LeBron
all of them.
LeBron in his short stint is not. I know we went past the topic. LeBron is our kind of moment, but it all starts with Don LeBron Young, the godfather of the Lakers, the owner of the Lakers, the GM of the Lakers, LeBron James, the dad. Now, speaking of LeBron, he got his coach hired. The guy who did his podcast, for about 3 months, and now he's the coach. Let's look into it.
Coach, well, I've been doing a podcast with you for 3 months, so I'm ready to be an NBA coach. I don't know what could make you more qualified than that. So how do you plan on running your rotations? I'll just ask you. Oh, I like that. And how would you describe your coaching philosophy? Let you do whatever you want. That's damn fine coaching. Why, thank you. And if it goes poorly, I'll get all the blame. You're hired. Now let me introduce you to our starting point guard. Is this your new assistant coach, Papa?
Why you
I'm telling you,
wild for
LeBron
that.
gonna have his hands so far up JJ Redick's ass that any excuse note for not making the playoffs, you can pull it out his nose. That's how far his hands gonna be up his ass. He's a puppet
I
out
feel
here.
how that's called for, but I
A
mean, again,
puppet, a puppet regime going on at the
We gonna
Lakers
see.
dynasty. Come on now.
We gonna see about that, man. Like I
Come
said,
on.
man,
Why they why
I'm giving Brun to go to this G League. Everybody expecting the boy to come out. He not gonna come. He gonna be on the Lakers roster in 2026.
and what about Uncle Rich? Uncle Rich said no G League. No two-way contracts. He's getting a
That's
full
not
contract.
possible.
That's what
That's
they
not
said.
possible. I'm not agreeing with that. That's not possible. Like I said,
I,
y'all talking about the boy, and he feel like he not gonna do nothing. Like I'm with Chris. The boy gonna need time to develop.
I
So
got
if
no
that was the
problem with
case,
Bronny.
when Scottie Pippen signed, would have been on the roster by now.
He don't got
He
to pull
still got
LeBron
to
dudes.
develop.
He ain't
He
he
still
ain't
got to develop.
he ain't done LeBron. He ain't the godfather of the Lakers.
But that's
LeBron
still,
got that
I'm
pull.
saying, that's still a top great player son.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
so how many years? How many years he got to develop? That's what I want to ask y'all. How many years
He
y'all
gonna
give
be
him?
at 2026 roster. I'm trying to tell you.
No.
2026 roster. That's 2 years.
Hey, he's already undersized.
Man, AI was undersized. AI was 6 feet. Bron is 6'1". They the
Hey,
same height.
but it's a different thing though. AI had hard. He
Bronny got height. He got height. Boy got hot, man. Did you see his Did you
Bronny
see
got
his
hops.
draft? Did you
His
see?
verticals were
Did you see
good.
his draft combine? Did you see the combine that weekend? The boy got some talent. Y'all just
Bronny
ain't
had a
looking
good
at him because
Bronny
you looking
Bronny had a
you
good
look.
combine.
Yes. So you looking at what he can do. You just looking at he averaged 4 points a game. So what? The boy had a heart attack, man. He couldn't put out his display like he wanted to.
I respect that and
To me, it's not
understand
about.
that.
I
That's
can
not
respect
what
him
they.
being playing.
I'm looking
To me,
I'm looking at numbers. I'm looking at numbers,
Yeah,
stats.
you looking at the 4 points a game.
Yeah. Well, the man ain't need the whole year. The man ain't even gave us 10, 15,
They
20.
they only played him 25 games. He came off the bench. They had to play it safe. The boy had a heart attack. So
All
they
right.
had to make sure he
All right.
make.
I got a question for you. So they had to play it safe. Why he got drafted then? Why we can't wait another
They
year to
playing the
see?
same. They put him in the G League.
But I'm saying, why we can't play it safe and see him another year and see
that's a
what he
good
really
point.
about?
That's a
Yeah, I'm gonna
good
see
point,
him
J
in the
man.
G League. The
You
G
need to
League
play the
start.
safe.
Hey, summer
But
league
that but
start
that
in
proves
next.
my point. That
Summer
proves my
league
point.
start
The
in 2
Godfather wanted
weeks.
him to come out.
Summer league started on the 20th July. We about to see what he can do in the summer league.
What was the Godfather treat after when Bronny got drafted later that day? Legacy. This is all the Godfather's plan. LeBron Deliconi, or however you want to say it, Don LeBronioni. Like this was the Godfather's plan, LeBron, for his son to come play with him. If he wasn't drafted in the first round, that's my whole point I was making earlier. This whole I will play with Bronny I go where Bronny goes. Was just a ploy to get Bronny picked in the first round. When teams weren't taking that bait, it went from I want my hear my name called to don't you dare draft Bronny. He's going to go to Australia. And now they're trying to say this was the plan all along. They had a nice commercial with Beats by Dre. Have y'all seen the commercial Beats by Dre
Yes,
with
we
Bronny and
saw it.
LeBron?
You
Excellent
know I
Yeah,
commercial.
saw it.
man.
Excellent marketing. But that was not the plan. The plan was to get Bronny drafted in the first round. When people were not taking that bait, then it went from I just want to hear my name called. If you want to hear your name called, it don't matter where you go because your dreams coming true. Whether it's Toronto, Miami, Boston, New York had like 3 second round picks, I think, or even Atlanta. But that it went from changing I want to hear my name called to you don't draft Bronny. That's power. That's control. That's LeBron Coleone or Don LeBronione.
I
And I think we
remember
went past the topic of the Lakers coach, but we got a special report on the Lakers assistant coach. And no disrespect, JJ Redick, if you ever see this, you are the assistant coach. No way you the head coach of the Lakers. You ain't fooling nobody. But we got a special report.
Coach, well, I've been doing a podcast with you for 3 months.
On that. So we're going to skip past that. So we did have the special report. Here we go right here.
This is a Bubblecast special report on the Lakers' current coaching hire. I'm told LeBron James is not involved in the Lakers' head coaching search. James has made it clear this is the organization's decision. LeBron James does not hire or fire coaches.
I know that this is hard to believe, but I promise you, I swear, LeBron does not want to be involved in the coaching search. And that is not just because of JJ Redick. He didn't want to be involved in the coaching search in 2005 when they hired Mike Brown. He didn't want to be involved in the coaching search when the Lakers hired Frank Vogel. He just doesn't want it.
One timeout remaining when we come back with this thrilling finish. Listen, I got it. Hey, give me the board. Listen, I got it. Hey, give me the board.
We all know this is a puppet hire. LeBron James is going to have his hand so far up JJ Redick's ass that the excuse note for not making the playoffs you can pull out of JJ's nose. This is straight ridiculous. A puppet regime going on in LA. Here is more Windhorse BS.
This is a high-risk, high-reward move by the Lakers, no doubt. It's almost like taking a swing in the draft if you're sort of drafting late on the best athlete in the draft because you just know that he'll be able to figure it out because you believe he's got the tools. When you hire a first-time head coach, I don't care what the circumstances are. I don't care if you're expected to finish last or first. You're admitting that you're going to have to live with mistakes. I guarantee you because it happens to every coach. But what you've seen with JJ is an incredibly high work ethic, an incredibly high intellect, definitely a feel for the modern version of the game. This is a guy who is a former player who embraces analytics and the new style. That's not a combination you see often. Probably bring is that he has LeBron James' respect walking in the door. He said he had 5 rookie head coaches. Well, not all of them were created equal. I don't think David Blatt, as decorated as he was in Europe, ever had a chance from day one with LeBron. And I think Ty Lue came in on day one and instantaneously had LeBron's respect. In the NBA, if you don't have your stars' respect, I don't care if you are the greatest coach in the history of the sport, you will not succeed.
Let's cap on that. Let's cap on that right now. If you don't have your star players' respect, you're not getting anywhere in this league. Now, let's say if Darvin Ham didn't have LeBron respect walking in the door 2 years ago, that's fair. But he should have damn well had his respect when they went to the Western Conference Finals, even though they got dismantled by Denver. And he sure damn well should have had his respect when they won the damn in-seasonal regular season title. What they call that bubble shit again? The in-season tournament.
Why I gotta be that?
When LeBron won when he went to the Western Conference Finals, he was 4 games from making to another finals with Darvin Ham, and they won the in-season tournament. He didn't have Darvin Ham respect. And look at that with also what Windhorse said, another pawn of LeBron's all the King's men, Windhorse. JJ Redick has LeBron respect walking in the door. Oh gee, I wonder why. Because hey, they did a podcast for 3 months, and guess what? He's the assistant coach. LeBron is the coach.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this, man, with Darvingham, man. That dude is not good at timing, man. They end up blowing that game. They led this season, this past season just went by. They led Denver all the games that they lost. The man towards the end, man, they blew all those games toward the end. Let Denver both came back on all the games, especially game 2. They was up by 20 points. Lakers blew the damn whole damn game because of him and his bad timing and putting in wrong players at the wrong time. And you sit up there as a player, as a top player like LeBron is, why wouldn't you not get mad at that? I mean, you playing against the defending champs. You up by 20. You sending in the wrong defenders checking Murray. You ain't got nobody guarding Murray. Then your guys getting fouled out. I mean, like, that was just crazy. But then you sitting there getting mad at LeBron because he getting mad because he man putting the wrong guys in at the wrong time. That don't make no sense. I watched
I seen a
all
lot.
the games.
So
I seen a lot of
LeBron take the
pulpit.
blame on everything when it comes to coaching, losing, winning. He the scapegoat. Even though, as by some said,
Scapegoat.
it's by default.
Scapegoat.
Man,
Anybody playing with LeBron James, I got to ask them, what's your favorite tire? Is it Firestone? Is it Michelin? Is it Kumo? Because if you lose, LeBron gonna run you over with the bus, and it's best to know your favorite tire mark, because that tire mark gonna be on the back of your jersey. LeBron takes no accountability. What did Reggie Miller say in the playoff game? Here he is. We got Anthony Davis taking credit for a loss, and we got some people on some people's Mount Rushmore taking no accountability. LeBron got roasted that Denver series. Mike Wilbon roasted him. Other people roasted him, but no more than Reggie Miller, who was a big LeBron supporter, roasted his ass rightfully. The accountability in LeBron is not, man. If you need accountability from LeBron to save the earth, goddamn, this earth would be blowed up.
man, you still looking at it wrong, dog. Did you watch the game when they had Rui Hachimura on Jokic? Jokic 7 foot tall. Like, who you gonna put Rui Hachimura on him on defense? But you gonna say that's LeBron's fault because Darvingham put a small defender on the guy.
Nah, it's not about nobody want to guard. Nobody
I
want
mean,
nobody want to get embarrassed by Jokic. He was the
what
only person willing to step up by Jokic. AD trying to guard a 2 guard. When what's his name hit that game winning shot in game 2, why is AD guarding him?
Twice,
Yeah,
man.
AD don't want that accountability because you know why? Because nobody want to get embarrassed by Jokic. So I applaud what's his name who stood up to Jokic. Even though he got beat down, he wasn't afraid to guard him. LeBron don't want to get posterized. But we
He
we we
can't.
backtrack off. Supposed to be JJ
Well,
Redick.
fellas, I appreciate y'all having me on tonight. I got other affairs I got to attend to, so I'll definitely try to lock in with y'all next podcast.
Hey, man, nice having you, crib, man. We'll see.
No
Take care.
problem. Glad y'all for having me on. Be on the lookout for Not Under Influence coming soon. Me and your boy D.
Presented by the Bubblecast. Thank you, J Matt, too, for coming on. And we just want to close out. Since the 2 guests has left, we did have a big fight this weekend, UFC. It was a really good fight for the 2 rounds it was in, and it had the perfect name too for the fight. Let's take a look for the recap.
Switch kick. They needed to catch him clean. Caught with his foot. He broke his toe, I think. Look, he's adjusting his toe now. His toe's really jacked up. He's standing over there, walking on his toe and adjusting it. Oh. Might have hurt himself. I mean, that's crazy. What a head kick. I mean, this guy is just something special.
Man, that's crazy.
Something special, all right. Goddamn, hit that man with a goddamn blade kick.
And broke his damn toe. Like, shit. That was crazy.
He already came in the ring. He already came in the ring limping. Then he broke the man's toe on his man head, and they had a perfect name for it. This was the second bout, and it lasted 2 rounds. And I know people at home thinking, why the intro was longer than the fight scene that we showed. That's how long the fight was. I mean, I thought it was gonna be better this round around, and
yeah,
it's only one matchup we want to see. Bones Jones is next, and I think Dana White should make that happen. I mean,
with Pereira?
Yeah, Bone Jones, they should be
Man,
next. I don't know how they gonna do it. Bone Jones got to buck up, or they gonna have to do something because this man is
I don't know about that.
unbeatable right now. You say you don't know
No,
about that?
I don't know about that, man. That's Bones Jones. That's a different breed of guy right there. He cut different, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, man. He coming that. I don't I don't saw a lot of fights, man, coming that ring, man. And Bones Jones, man. Without all his legal problem, man, I don't think nobody touching that dude, man.
Oh, it's been a few months. He man could be rusty, but this right now is the baddest man on the earth. I mean, when I was
Yeah,
watching it, I was like, God, I thought the fight was gonna be this was gonna be the rematch everybody wanted to see, and 2 rounds. You that's domination. That's putting your name in the business that you a bad man. But I mean, that kick was like,
yeah, that was a crazy knockout, man. Which I don't think Buddy was ready for that, man. Because the first fight, they were kind of going head to head, but that fight right there, man, everybody looking rested, man. Nowadays with these fights going on, man, I don't know if they training right, eating right. I don't know what it is, man. With the certain fights I've been watching lately, man, a lot of these guys been dragging in these rings, man. These fights been quick knockouts, and then you got people, man, you stand up late to watch these fights. Which I was happy, man. They got ended early because I'm sleepy as hell. I'm about to be watching all these damn fights, and it's like 1 in the damn morning. I'm like, I was kind of happy the fight ended early. They got to do something. They got to do something with
oh
these
yeah,
time
it,
for the
it,
East
it ended
Coast.
early. All right.
They need to start having them fights at 5 o'clock. Go over there in the West, like, man, come on, man. It has, the East Coast people, man, we gotta stay up like 2 o'clock. I was like, man, come on,
Yeah.
dog. This just ain't right. But that was a good
Vegas
fight
did.
overall. Huh?
Oh yeah, that was a
Go
good
ahead, D.
fight.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
tell you, it was good.
Oh yeah. Like I said, man, that head kick to the head, man, with the toe broken. You saw the toe wobble right at the tip of his head. I'm like, God damn, you kicked him so hard his toe broke. That was crazy. And Alex Pereira, man, he was a good fighter, man. But like I said, Bones Jones, like, he might be a little rusty, but every time he get in the ring, man, he's in top tier shape. He cut the weight like he supposed to. You know what I'm saying? He always come out there and dominate. Like the last fight he had, man, ended like in the first round. So, man, I don't know, man. You gotta come with it, man. If you're gonna fight Bones Jones, dog.
That's, I think that's gonna be if they can make it happen. I don't know about 2024, depending on how ready Jones is and iron out some issues. But I think 2025 by March, April, that fight could happen. Can't wait for it.
Oh
And
yeah.
and there's one last topic we got to talk about: the goat, Caitlin Clark.
She
Got
not a goat.
all that trash talk we heard for Tarasi. Well, I guess you can't say it's trash talk. She politely trash talk. You can say it. But what's that key word at the top? She said reality is coming for Clark. So let's look at reality and see what happened.
Sign off on a significant afternoon. Still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it. Boston with a nice rib run. Now this one comes off. A nice hit ahead again. Allen. Clark. Oh, she dropped Allen. Clark. Nice feed. Wallace with the layup. And they can get within one or tie it on a three. Boston. And it's 5 here in the second half. Clark with the show and go. Mitchell, the three ball. Waits. Look at the vision. Eyes to the rim. Mitchell came off the screen. Clark kept it. Into the corner. For the three. Ring it up. Sprays it out for three. Boston got it. Phoenix has timeouts remaining. They can't call timeout to advance it. Caitlin Clark after the clutch free throws.
We do apologize here at the Bubba Cast. The last segment had to be cut due to time restraints. We hope to do better and better each and every cast. So we thank you for joining us. Until next time, peace.